So this right here would have to be one of the most unique crash outs that I have seen in recent times. This isn't like in terms of, a scale crash out where, someone's crashing out so bad. This is like the worst thing I've ever seen anyone do. No, I've seen a lot more people crash out in terms of, how bad it is and the extent that they're going to. But in terms of when I say unique, I mean specifically this situation. I've never seen anything like this. And this has got to do with obviously the whole entire Elon Musk faking his Path of Exile 2 gameplay to the point now where it's completely crashed out. He has crashed out on Twitter, started to call out Asmongold. So we're going to backtrack a bit before we get into the whole Asmongold thing to kind of recap of where this all really actually started from. So this really started of when Elon Musk decided to go live on Twitter to, he's basically, whenever he goes live on Twitter, he pretty much is trying to test out Twitter's live streaming because it is still relatively new, and he's trying to, test out the Starlink that they have going on and all that kind of stuff. And when he's been streaming recently, he's been streaming Path of Exile 2. Now, if you know anything about Path of Exile 2, it is an ARPG, and it is one of the hardest ARPGs to play out there, if not the hardest. I mean, me, myself, Path of Exile 1, I have over 500 hours within that game, and now on Path of Exile 2, I have I have 97 hours now in that game. I love Path of Exile so much. It's already it's one of my favorite games ever. But the one thing that a lot of people noticed when it came to Elon Musk's gameplay on Path of Exile 2 is that it was clear that it wasn't his account, and he necessarily it was mainly maybe his, but he was getting someone else to play on it. And these videos started being uploaded by Quinn. Quinn is a massive streamer, and he plays a lot of Path of Exile 2 and other ARPGs as well. And he noticed that during the live stream of Elon Musk's gameplay, that a lot of the mannerisms that Elon Musk was displaying was not of one that was of a high level player, because the account that Elon Musk was playing on was level 97. At the time, so it was level 95 in hardcore. Hardcore POE is extremely difficult. Like I said, I have hundreds of hours in Path of Exile 1 and already 97 hours in Path of Exile 2. I've never attempted a hardcore playthrough because even me, who has hundreds of hours on the game, I'm just damn, that's so much commitment to put into, because if you die, that's it. You're gone. You have to make sure that you pick a build that is extremely good, when it comes to survivability, and you just have to be good, generally, at the game. But the things that Elon Musk was displaying in his stream, it was so obvious of this isn't someone who's one of the top hardcore players, in the world. That's what his account was. His account was extremely high. Some of the gear that Elon Musk had is some of the most expensive gear that you can get in the game. And when he was talking about it, it's he had no idea about this whatsoever. And obviously when Quinn made these videos, other people made videos about this as well. One of them being Asmongold. Asmongold's video got uploaded a few days ago, and it's got 1.7 million views at this point of me uploading this video. One thing, if you don't know as well, is that Elon Musk actually followed Asmongold on Twitter. But after this video came out and Asmongold seemingly, heavily criticized Elon Musk and basically came out and said, it doesn't look like you're playing on the account. He criticized him. He said, from what I can see, it does not look like you're playing on the account. Rightfully so. And Asmongold wasn't the only one saying this. It wasn't the only one criticizing Elon Musk. Everyone was saying this. Every single person, besides unless you're hopping on Elon Musk's dick 24/7, it's extremely clear, if you know anything about Path of Exile, that Elon was not playing this account. This was not his account. And a lot of people have, put out their opinions about this over the last few days, but this tweet got put out yesterday. And this is someone who actually played with Elon in Diablo 4. This guy streamed with Elon Musk. He played with Elon Musk and talked to Elon Musk in Diablo 4, and he uploaded a whole entire video on his YouTube channel, and he also uploaded a clip of it on Twitter as well. And a few hours after this came out, Elon replied to this, specifically calling out Asmon, where he said in this tweet saying that Asmon behaves like a maverick, and with a quotation mark saying independent, but in reality he has to ask his boss for permission before he can do anything. He is not his own man. And obviously there's a community note there saying Asmongold does not have bosses. He employs content editors to package and redistribute content from his live Twitch streams on other platforms such as YouTube. The editors mentioned in the DMs leaked in Elon's follow-up comment are his employees. And obviously, before that community note was put out, you'd probably asking like, what the hell is Elon Musk on about? But obviously with this context now from the community note, with these leaked DMs, that's right, Elon Musk went ahead, added context, because before he added context of like, everyone was like, what the hell do you mean Asmongold has bosses? He doesn't have bosses. He's a content creator. He does his own content. He streams his own stuff. What the hell is he on about? Elon Musk decided to leak DMs between himself and Asmongold, where they had a discussion about Asmon's editors. So Asmon just mentioned talking about how, you know, Elon Musk and Asmon were talking back and forth about if, you know, Asmongold was ever interested in uploading videos onto Twitter, making a separate channel, making like a separate page to upload videos onto his Twitter page. And obviously, when it came to this, Asmongold wanted to talk about it with his editors at first. You know, he wanted to go over with his editors because Asmongold was mentioned multiple times. And he also made a follow-up video today about it, like on his stream, and it got uploaded onto his YouTube page, talking about how, like, when it comes to him and his editors, it's more of a collaborative effort of when it comes to, you know, uploading the content. You know, he doesn't want to just put his editors into spaces where, you know, they didn't sign up for anything. So if he was going to, you know, make a Twitter page and upload videos on there, he wanted to go over it with his editors at first. But the way that Asmon portrayed it towards Elon took it as though that Asmon does what his editors say. So whatever Asmon's editors say, that's what Asmon does. But this is obviously not true, as you can see by, like, you know, the community note that's put on this. And this was just going out. Like, Elon Musk was crashing out big time in this Twitter thread right here, talking about how he has to do, you know, he's doing a world record Diablo AOZ clear with Ace of Spades on stream. Now, I just want to say this right now. If you have played Diablo, and I played Diablo 4 for a little bit when it first came out and then moved over to Path of Exile, is that compared to Path of Exile, Diablo 4 is a cakewalk. It really is. It's not difficult whatsoever. I mean, doing a world record Diablo AOZ clear is not that hard. It honestly is not. And obviously, a lot of people replying to this, where this guy said you shouldn't have to justify yourself to these people, but it's nice that you've got receipts to prove your gaming credentials. Now, obviously, it's a bit, you know, kind of dick sucking. But then Elon Musk decides to reply to this saying, I'm on hundreds of streams on YouTube/Twitch playing live with the world's best players. No other way to say this, but while Asmon is good at caustic commentary and making fun of people, he's not good at video games. And then I really love the community notes for this, where it talks about Asmongold's achievements in World of Warcraft, because Asmon did play WoW for like many years, and he actually like was really good at the game. He doesn't play it obviously anymore, but even then, like, Asmon's never really been one to come out and say like he's like the world best gamer, or having to justify when it comes to, you know, his video game achievements. He honestly doesn't give a crap about any of that stuff. But I just want to go in a little bit further with this, because I find this crash out. This is 100% a crash out. And you might be saying like, Donnie, how is this a crash out? Well, if this was like all false, say if, like, you know, what everyone's saying about Elon Musk was false, and that this account, this Path of Exile 2 account, was actually his. It really was his. Well, if everyone's lying about something, a lot of the times, or if not all the time, if someone's lying about you, you shouldn't have to keep on like throwing these jabs at people, leaking DMs, and like taking personal jabs at people to try and justify how much of a good gamer you are, and the fact that this Path of Exile 2 account is yours. There's so many ways that you could 100% prove that this account is yours. I mean, Asmongold even said it in his initial response to when it came to all of this like controversy with Elon Musk and not playing his Path of Exile 2 account, is that all you have to do, Elon, is go live on Twitter, play through the entire campaign, like play through the end game from the start, not just boot up one day and all of a sudden you have a level 95 account and then you end up dying at level 97 as well. Just start it from the start. Show that you know how to play the game. And like I said, it's clear. It's day and night that if you watch the original live streams from Elon Musk, the way that he is playing the game, it is not someone who has played the game extensively. It's not. The way that he's displayed, the way that he talks about his items as well, is not someone who's played the game about this. And I find it really funny about how, you know, Elon Musk has always talked about, like, you know, having free speech and, you know, being very open when it comes to free speech, which is something that I very much agree with him. That's one of the reasons why he bought Twitter. He bought Twitter because he had a problem with the way that Twitter was being moderated, and now a lot of people's voices weren't being heard from all this, and now all of a sudden he's criticizing Asmongold for having his opinion on the fact that, you know, he wasn't playing Path of Exile 2 and was just sharing his account with someone else to get it to play for him. And what's even wilder about this is that Asmon actually got his verification on Twitter taken away from him at some point. It has been reinstated now, but at some point after this all happened, because Asmongold said it on his stream as well, is that he actually had a bit of like a back and forth conversation in the DMs with Elon Musk about this whole entire situation, about how, you know, Asmon called out Elon Musk for not playing Path of Exile 2, and then when Asmongold woke up the next morning, his verification on Twitter was taken away, but then it was later like reinstated. But now Asmon no longer is followed by Elon Musk, and Elon Musk seemingly has removed Asmongold from following him as well. So like the fact that like Elon Musk has always been about free speech, and then he's going out and like, you know, going at Asmon for saying his 2 cents about this whole situation. Like, I see Elon Musk as a big baby. As an adult, I feel like there's nothing wrong with someone criticizing you, especially if you're friends with them. Like, if you know them and you personally talk to them and stuff like that, then they should have every right to criticize you. Like, if my friends want to criticize me, that's absolutely fine. Like, if it's a complete stranger and you don't know them, you've never talked to them, and they criticize you, then it's like, oh, well, shut up. Like, I don't really care about you. But seemingly Asmon and Elon have gotten along well in the past, and there's nothing wrong with him calling you out for something that's like complete day and night. Like, it's so obvious that you did not play on your account, and now you're gonna act like a complete baby. I also find it really funny as well that Elon Musk, like, he completely called out Asmon, and I think it was another creator as well, but he didn't call out Quinn, or didn't mention Quinn at all, didn't do anything to Quinn. And Quinn was like one of the first people, like, Asmon reacted to Quinn's video on this whole entire situation. Like, Quinn was one of the first people to cover this entire thing when it came to Elon Musk, like, cheating his Path of Exile 2 account, but he just, like, he didn't get any repercussions from this whatsoever. But before I do end this video, I want to show this next clip of Asmongold on stream today, of when he actually asks Grok, which is X or Twitter's AI, if Elon Musk was actually playing his Path of Exile 2 account legitimately.
Ask Grok if Elon is banned. Okay, I will. It's his own AI, guys. This is your own AI. This is not my opinion. This is not anything. You're gonna get rid of it? Like, we gotta go to Grok 3 now, right? Or we go back to Grok 1? Like, there's something wrong with this. Let's read the paragraph. From the evidence and expert opinions available, it seems more likely that Elon Musk did not personally play his character to level 97 in Path of Exile 2. The community's reaction, combined with the analysis of his gameplay, leans heavily toward the conclusion that his character might have been boosted by someone else. However, without explicit confirmation or denial from Musk, and in the absence of concrete evidence, this remains speculative. This skepticism primarily stems from the observed gameplay and practicalities of achieving such a high rank, given Musk's public commitments.
Not only is Asmongold going to have his verification probably removed permanently at some point, but now Grok is going to be permanently removed from Twitter as well. But that's going to be it from me, guys. I would definitely like to hear what you have to think about this down below. Make sure you like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. Peace out.